Hey guys, so with this short video, I just want to explain something about our journey into trucking and how I was able to purchase a semi truck for my husband. I'm just gonna make a quick video explaining where the money came from, how we was able to purchase it cash without having no payments on it or anything like that, and we became owner operators in 6 months. So my husband was working for Werner. He did that for about 6 months. We had a plan to get our own semi truck, and that's what we did. We tried applying for a business loan with Navy Federal. We got denied for the loan because we was a new venture, and they told us that we had to be in business for 2 years in order to qualify. So when that happened, our only other option was to purchase, purchase the semi truck cash. I had the money in my savings already. The money had been sitting there for a while. I was trying to find the right business for us to invest in, and when trucking presented that opportunity for us, then we decided to just move forward and purchase a semi truck cash. So a little bit of background on myself. I am a licensed hairstylist and a licensed master barber. I cut hair for almost 20 years, and the majority of my hair cutting career I worked at a military barber shop. I was the general manager for all of the barber shops in Fort Lewis, Washington. That's actually where me and Seneca met. So it was a government job. It was a good paying job. The shop was a union shop. So if you know anything about the union, they always fight for fair pay. I'm not crying. I have really bad allergies. So my eyes are all watery out here.
All right, baby.
Out here in Texas, crying of all the money was paid.
It's all right, baby. It's okay. We gonna get it back.
Stop it.
Get it back.
So, anyways, so what was I saying?
Talking about you worked at Fort Lewis, and you was the general manager.
All right, so I was a general manager for all of the barber shops inside the military base. It was a government job, federal government at that, so it was a good paying job. And being that I was the general manager, my percentage was a really good percentage on top of the tips that I was making every month. So if you know anything about military barbershops, it's all about volume. It's not so much about precision haircuts. So you make, if you're good, if you're good and you're fast, you can make a lot of money because you do so many haircuts throughout the day. I was really fast, and I can say that I was good. So I will do anywhere from like 60 to 80 haircuts a day. So just imagine, you're doing 80 people a day, and each of them soldiers are tipping you, I don't know, but $3-5. So you walk out of there with at least a couple $100 in tips every single day, and that doesn't include your regular pay. So for me, I was making enough money from my tips to pay my mortgage payment and probably half of my utility bills in my house just out of my tips. So I had a lot of room to save money. The majority of my paychecks were going into my savings. I was single at the time. I had my own house that I purchased, and I had a roommate that was paying me $800 a month to stay there with me. It was a nice area right outside of the base, so the rent in that area was really high. So she was paying me $800 to stay there with me. So my mortgage payment was $1,200. She was paying me $800. So you can see I was only paying $400 out of my pocket every month. So having that advantage gave me a lot of room to save, money. So, throughout my years working there, I was able to save, I'm not going to say like crazy money, but, decent money for a barber, I guess you can say. So, I did that, had my money in savings, and then back in 2019, I sold that house. That was the main house where I was staying. After me and Seneca got married, we was living in that house. We decided to move out of state, and we sold the house. And out of that one deal, I made over $100,000. So between that and the money that I was able to save from cutting hair, I was able to accumulate a good chunk of money that we had sitting in our savings. And it's not like we was homeless or anything. So I had two houses at the time. So I had that one, and I had another one in Washington State as well. So that one, I have a tenant in it. I still have it. It's sitting there. It's almost paid off. I have a tenant in there. So I was okay with selling the one where we were staying, because if anything was to happen, we still have another house there that we can go back to if we ever decide that we want to go back to Washington State. And it's a bigger house too. So anyways, so the majority of the money, or a lot of the money that we used to purchase the truck, it came from either, me cutting hair and, the money that I made from the house that we sold back in 2019. So it was a combination of both. No, we didn't purchase the truck cash from Seneca working at Werner for 6 months. I don't think that can happen. I don't think that that's possible. I know Werner and any other big company, they don't pay a lot of money for you to do that. I just don't.
No, it's not happening.
It's not happening. So, when I said that we became owner operators in 6 months, some of you people came at me and said, oh, that's a lie. That's not possible. Well, it was possible for us. We did it.
In a nutshell, the money was already there.
The money was already there. I never said we purchased a truck from Seneca working at Werner for 6 months.
Saved a little bit.
We did. So we did say, while Seneca was working at Werner, we did save money. Seneca is working for them. We're living in Florida at the time. I'm working at another barbershop in Florida, a civilian barbershop. It was my first time working at a civilian barbershop. My pay was still pretty decent for the skill set that I have, for being cutting hair for so long. So my pay was still decent. It was less than what I was making at the military barbershop, but it was still good enough for us to pay the rent, pay bills, and still be able to save money. So we was basically living off of my paychecks, and we was saving everything that Seneca was making when he was working at Werner, because we had a plan. We had a goal that we was going to purchase a truck one way or another. We wanted to get the truck on payments. We didn't want to use all of our liquid, money, cash to purchase a truck. That was never the plan. However, God and the bank had a different plan for us. And actually, looking back, I'm glad that it happened that way, because with how, crazy the rates and the fuel is right now, I don't think that we will be where we are today if we had a truck payment.
It'd be tough.
It would be tough.
On top of a trailer.
Yeah, if you have a truck payment, trailer payment, I can't imagine.
Insurance.
And insurance, business insurance is so expensive. I can't even imagine.
It's like $9,000 between just them three.
I can't even imagine what will it be like. So for us, we're very blessed to not have a truck payment or a trailer payment, that we're having to stress about every month, paying on. However, we do want to, replace the money, put it back into the savings. Eventually, that's going to happen. When is it going to happen? I don't know. How soon? I don't know. We don't know. Hopefully, soon, but we shall see. But, for now, for us, it's really important having peace of mind and not having to worry about, having all of these business expenses. The insurance for our business is right now is $2,400, because we have cargo insurance for $300,000. When we first started, we only had $100,000, and it was fine. We still got enough loads and everything. And with $100,000 cargo insurance, our insurance was only $1,900 a month. It went up to $2,400 after we added more cargo insurance.
When we had the step deck.
Yeah, when we got the step deck because we was trying to do bigger loads.
Yeah.
Now I don't feel like we need to have that much. We can still get enough loads, to keep us going without having that high of a cargo insurance. So I'm actually gonna drop it to $100,000 starting next month. So our business insurance is gonna go down to $1,900. So for us, when it comes to the business, that other than fuel, that is our biggest expense. It's fuel, then business insurance. We don't have consumer debt of any type. We have credit cards for the business. We don't have personal. So we have a really low cost of living because we're living in the truck. What you see here, this is us, this is what we have. We get groceries out here. We try not to eat out of the truck stops, so we do spend money on groceries out here. We don't have any utilities, any other things that we're paying because we're here. So, for us, this works. For us, it's fine. It works. We're making it work for us. So, with all of that being said, can you become an owner-operator in 6 months? It all depends. It's going to depend on each specific situation. We was able to do it, but we was blessed enough that we already had the money. Like I said, we already had the money, we already had the savings. No, nobody gave us the money. No, we don't come from wealthy families. The money, I wish, the money came from working really hard. I have been frugal with money like all my life. I have always been super frugal. So I consider myself lucky enough that I've been able to save money because I have always lived a really frugal lifestyle. So the money comes from me standing on the same spot 10, 12 hours a day, cutting head after head after head to save that money. Part of that money went to the truck. We sold our house. Part of the money that we made off of that house went to purchasing the truck. We have a paid off truck and we're very fortunate to have that, especially in this economy within trucking at the moment.
It's tough out here.
It is. It's really tough out here.
Brokers are greedy.
So greedy. So, with all of that being said, I just wanted to share, a little bit more within regards to like where did the money came from, because I don't want anybody thinking that, oh, we're hiding something, we're lying or this or that. No, my channel is all about transparency and I just want to be honest with everything. It's tough out here. Everybody's having a hard time making money. We're in the same boat with everybody. We are just lucky enough to not have a truck payment or a trailer payment. That's the only difference. Is probably with some other owner operators out there. So that's all I wanted to say. Basically, I just wanted to share, with you guys, share that information, and just be honest about it. Like I said,
You gotta address the naysayers.
Yeah, because go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, because people, they don't understand the situation, so they assume certain things, but they don't
Yeah.
understand what really happened. So it's like, every once in a while you gotta address them, and I guess in the future we're gonna show some receipts.
I can show whatever you want me to show.
We got the receipts.
We got the receipts.
Don't worry about that.
I still got my pay stuff from working at the military barber shop, how much I was making, good money. We have the title to the a paid off truck, a paid off trailer. I have no problem showing all of that to you guys. What I don't like is people calling us liars when you don't know nothing about, you don't know much about ourselves. And this is exactly why I wanted to share a little bit more about my background, my relationship with money. If you want to have things in life, you gotta sacrifice. You gotta sacrifice. You gotta be frugal. You cannot expect instant gratification for things that you don't deserve.
You might have to live in your truck.
You might have to live in your truck
Just
like
so you
us.
can live in a mansion.
Exactly.
A little bit later. So
exactly.
That's how it is.
Yeah. I remember working at the barber shop and seeing, my friends on social media traveling every month, every year, taking vacations, partying out there at the nightclub and this and that, while I was at the barber shop working, making sure I was making that money because I wanted to save money. I wanted to do something with it. I didn't know what I was going to do, but I knew I wanted to save money. And that's what I did. And we was very lucky that once we got together, Seneca had a skill set that I don't have. I had the money, and we put that skill set and that money together and created our own business. And to me, that's the way it should be in a marriage. But
now neither one of us have a boss.
right,
That was part of the goal.
that was the goal for us. Yeah, like we didn't want to work for anybody anymore. We just wanted to do our own thing. The vision, our investing in a business, it was for us to be able to spend time together. Now we are together every single day,
24/7.
every minute of the day, and we like it. That was what we wanted. So for us, it works, and we're happy. We're happy. We don't have that stress, our high truck payments. I'm not judging anybody that has them. You gotta do what you gotta do to get yours. I did all of the hard work way long time ago. I did all of that. We're here today, and this is how we got here today. And we're just very blessed, to have that. So that's all I wanted to share with you guys. Feel free to ask me anything on the comments. I don't take anything personal. I don't take anything, I just take it as, well, you don't have enough information on my background or my relationship with money to understand or believe what I'm saying. You know what I mean? That's how I take it, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. So feel free to ask me anything. Like I said, I'm more than happy to answer any questions. That hasn't been easy for us this whole time. That we've been owner operators since March, right?
Yeah, since March. Yeah.
Has it been easy for us? No. It's been up and down, and it's still up and down. But we're still learning. We are new to the game, and we are still learning every single day. And we're not going to stop here. We have big plans to what we want to do next year. We want to upgrade equipment. We want to upgrade what we're doing. We have big plans, big goals, but we understand that we got to wait for the economy to be a little bit, hopefully, more stable. And that's it. That's what we're doing.
Either that, or we just push through it.
Yeah.
So.
Either or. So, but anyways, that's all I wanted to share with you guys, and that's it for this video. I'll catch you guys on the next one. All right, bye.